Welcome to another episode of our folklore series, where we uncover the hidden beings that haunt forests, rivers, and ancient lands across the world. If you love myths, legends, and ghostly tales, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more weekly explorations of the supernatural. The Chaneques are part of ancient Mexican mythology, dating back to the time of the Totonac, Olmec, and Aztec civilizations. Their name, Chaneque or Chaneque, comes from the Nahuatl word Chaneca, meaning those who live in dangerous places. This gives us our first clue about who they are: spirits that dwell in nature's hidden corners, places where humans rarely go. The Chaneques are said to inhabit mountains, forests, rivers, and caves, acting as protectors of nature and the creatures that live within it. These beings are usually described as small, childlike figures with magical powers. Some tales say they stand no taller than a child, with large, bright eyes that glimmer even in the dark. Their skin is often said to be the color of the earth, helping them blend with trees and soil. They move silently through the woods, quick and agile, rarely seen by human eyes. Those who do claim to have seen them describe them as both enchanting and unsettling. The Chaneques are not evil by nature, but mischievous and unpredictable. They love to play tricks on humans who venture too far into their territory. Travelers often report getting lost in forests they know well, unable to find their way out for hours. Villagers say this confusion is the work of the Chaneques, who delight in leading humans astray. Sometimes, they rearrange paths or move objects to make people believe they are trapped in a loop. In other stories, the Chaneques steal personal belongings, shoes, jewelry, tools, or even food. They hide these items deep in the forest or near rivers, laughing at the humans who search endlessly. But while they enjoy mischief, their actions are not always meant to harm. Their pranks serve as warnings, reminders for humans to respect the natural world and not exploit it. According to legend, Chaneques are the guardians of sacred places, trees, wells, springs, and caves. They punish those who cut down trees unnecessarily or pollute rivers and soil. If a person disrespects nature, the Chaneques may curse them, causing illness, confusion, or madness. Traditional healers in some regions still perform rituals to appease these spirits and lift such curses. It is said that when a Chaneque steals someone's soul, that person becomes sick and weak. Only a ritual performed by a curandero, a spiritual healer, can restore the soul and return the person to health. This belief has survived for centuries, blending indigenous spirituality with Catholic practices in modern Mexico. Offerings such as fruit, flowers, or tobacco are often left in forests to keep the Chaneques happy and at peace. In some versions of the myth, the Chaneques resemble little forest children who wear leaves or small animal skins. They can shapeshift into animals, especially birds, lizards, or rabbits, to move unnoticed among humans. Their laughter is said to echo in the trees, especially at dusk, when the boundary between the human world and the spirit world grows thin. Those who hear their laughter are advised not to follow it, as doing so could lead them deep into the woods, never to return. Other regions of Mexico describe Chaneques as invisible spirits rather than physical beings. In these tales, they appear only to those who disrespect nature or break sacred taboos. They create strange noises in the night, whispering voices, or the rustling of unseen leaves to scare intruders away. Their invisibility adds to their mystery and power. Humans can never be sure if the forest is empty or alive with watching eyes. The Chaneques' origins are deeply tied to ancient Mesoamerican religion. Before Spanish colonization, many indigenous groups believed the world was filled with spirits, each protecting part of nature. The Chaneques were believed to serve the gods of earth and water, ensuring that balance was maintained between humans and the environment. They were, in essence, the agents of divine justice in the natural world. When Spanish missionaries arrived, they tried to reinterpret these beliefs through a Christian lens. Some began describing the Chaneques as fallen angels or demons that lived in the wilderness. But for many rural communities, they remained beloved tricksters, spirits to be respected, not feared. Even today, older generations still tell children stories about them to teach respect for nature. In modern Mexico, the legend of the Chaneques continues to thrive. Many communities in Veracruz, Oaxaca, and Chiapas still claim to encounter them. People say that when a traveler goes missing or returns home dazed, it's because a Chaneque played a prank. Children are warned not to wander too far into forests, especially after sunset, for that's when the Chaneques come out to play. Local festivals sometimes include dances or masks representing the Chaneques. Performers dress in green and brown to symbolize trees and soil, moving playfully to mimic the spirit's energy. These cultural expressions keep the old beliefs alive, merging folklore with art and community celebration. In this way, the Chaneques have become symbols of both Mexico's mythic past and its vibrant cultural present. Some modern storytellers portray them as eco-guardians, defenders of the environment in a modern context. They represent the voice of the forest, reminding humans to protect what remains of the natural world. As forests shrink and rivers become polluted, the myth of the Chaneques becomes more relevant than ever. They serve as a warning that when we disrespect nature, we awaken forces beyond our control. In literature and media, the Chaneques often appear as playful yet eerie figures. They walk the line between friend and foe, light-hearted and dangerous. Their unpredictability makes them fascinating subjects for writers, filmmakers, and artists. Some depict them as childlike protectors, while others show them as vengeful spirits who strike when provoked. Despite the regional differences, one theme remains constant: the Chaneques symbolize the spirit of nature itself. They remind people that forests and rivers are not lifeless resources but living entities deserving of care. Every rustle in the leaves, every echo in the woods, could be a whisper from them? And perhaps that's why the legend endures. It speaks to the timeless bond between humans and the natural world. So the next time you find yourself wandering in a forest in Mexico, tread carefully. If you hear laughter behind you or notice your belongings have vanished, you may have just met a Chaneque. Don't shout or curse, simply whisper an apology, and leave a small offering under a tree. You might find your way again once they are satisfied. The legend of the Chaneques is not just a tale of mischief, it's a story about respect, balance, and harmony. Through their tricks, they teach us humility and remind us of the boundaries between our world and theirs. They are guardians, tricksters, and storytellers rolled into one. And though centuries have passed, their laughter still echoes through Mexico's forests and mountains. If you enjoyed this journey into Mexican folklore, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We bring you myths, legends, and dark tales from around the world every week. Your support helps us keep exploring the mysteries that connect us to the unseen. Stay tuned for the next episode, and remember, some legends are closer than you think. Thank you for watching.